Hey guys, it's me Azalea and you're watching my YouTube channel, Waycrunchy, this old shack series. So I've got good news. Now, since I had made the goal of moving in by solstice, and when I say moving in, I mean being able to just like wake up in the house and have solstice morning. That's when Santa Claus visits us. I have been terrible sick with a stomach bug and it just really derailed a lot. I don't know if that's going to happen. Might happen. But the thing that I needed to happen was that I needed the contractor to finish the drywall. And guess who's coming tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 13th of December, and the contractor is coming to look at the project and talk to us. And that's really, really promising. Getting the contractor over tomorrow. I did not know when this was going to happen for us. So it is really, really, really good news. Fingers crossed. Contractor's coming tomorrow to talk about the project. And maybe we can talk about when he's going to start it and do it. And that's all happening. And the living room floor is done. Like, it's coming together, you know? It is coming together. All right, it's the next day. I'm waiting to hear from the contractor. Eating grapes. All I want to do right now is sleep. I'm going to lay down on this couch. The living room is so clean and nice at this point. And I just want to lay down and go to sleep on this couch. The contractor, I was expecting to hear from him about now, and I haven't. And this contractor is always has been the most reliable person we've worked with through this process. But as far as most of the other people we've worked with through this process, I got like traumatized trying to get the plumbing in this house. It's supposed to take like 2 weeks, took like 3 months. So I get a little depressed, a little anxious when I get a little depressed and a little anxious about whether or not people are going to show up when they say. Like, I think it was maybe a different electrician, a different electric company that I didn't get any work done by, but like they were sending someone at like 8 in the morning or something. So I am up early out of my house. It was before we had heating in the house. And then like, way past the time when they're supposed to be there, I call and they're like, oh yeah, they're not going to be able to make it. Like, I have run up on people not coming when they're supposed to 75-80% more than people coming when they're supposed to. Y'all think about that. That's been a stumbling block. All right. The contractor said it'll probably be about 11:30, 12 today. He'll give me a call when he's like 30 minutes away. So I've just been chilling, letting the heat crank, so I'm like a little lizard, so I can come to temperature, and that improves my energy if I'm not cold. And it is now like 12:52, so I went ahead and did a follow-up text message. How's your day looking? And so hopefully I'll hear back from that soon. Organizing work on this house has been a pain in my butt. It would be like less so if we lived here. It's definitely better now that I have heating and electricity and like it's a livable house, I don't live here, but it is a livable house now, so it's better. But I'm gonna need myself a long vacation after this project. A vacation from house fixer-upper stuff. Y'all, he's here. I just saw him pull up. He just didn't give me a warning call when he was like 30 minutes away, but he's here. He's here. Y'all, I actually think this is like... Okay, I got some interesting news. So I've been aiming to really want to do my winter solstice celebration here at the new house. And it did kind of hinge on the contractor. And that was like my truest solstice wish. Everyone, you know, help me get this, help my wish come true. And it has turned out that the only day, not before, not after, the only day that the contractor can get in here and do this work is winter solstice, December 21st. Now, I can't shake this feeling, and he's doing it at a reasonable price. He's going to finish the living room, the hallway, and put some insulation over top of our kitchen because it's not insulated. Anyway, it's all very good deal, very good feeling about it. One day to get it done, and it's winter solstice. I think that all of our hopes and our dreams and our wishes and our prayers have manifested getting the work done on the winter solstice. And I'm thrilled about it. It feels like a wonderful holiday present that we will actually be ready to call the inspector for the final inspection on winter solstice. My truest winter solstice wish, I guess, has come true. Not exactly like I imagined it, but I think this is what was meant to be. And I feel joyous and thankful. Now, let me show y'all this. I had set up my living room and my old vintage tinsel tree in here, planning on, today's Tuesday, on Thursday evening, I was going to have a holiday party for my children and John here at the new house. Well, I think that what we'll do is we'll wake up in our barn house, and I'm going to move the tree back to the barn house, even though the barn house is disheveled, and we'll put up our stockings, we'll put up our tree, we'll wake up, we'll have stockings and breakfast and presents, and then we'll send John over here to work with the contractor to finish our home. So that's how that's going to work out. So now I'm going to move the solstice decorations back to the barn, but I feel like it's all for the best. My heart is peaceful and happy. So after I went home last night and had a chance to just kind of digest on the events of the day and how things fell into alignment, I was just awed by the feeling of connectivity to the flow of the energy and the world and the people around me. And I feel like I am walking my true path, and I feel like I am aligned. Things have just started to feel like they're aligning. You cannot put a square peg in a round hole. Yay, force things, you know. You can put yourself out there, you can work really hard, but there has to be a sense of alignment. There has to be a sense of timing, a sense of purpose, a sense of walking in your true path. And I felt overwhelmingly that things were all falling into alignment, and it's a very pure, beautiful feeling. And I went home to the barn and I had my children and I cooked a beautiful dinner, and even the food tasted better. And I've always felt like I really plug in to some of my natural instinct and magic, especially when I'm cooking soups or chili. And I made a beautiful pot of chili last night, and we ate it all up. I mean, it's really good. And the family felt nourished and happy and right. We watched every single year of my life. I have to watch Emmett Otter's Jug Band. It's a Jim Henson movie. That's a holiday tradition. I have very purposely in my family created new and unique holiday traditions for me and my nuclear family. That was a huge paradigm shift in my life with my children after my divorce. I was like, I am breaking generational curses. I am breaking past associations, and I am rebuilding something beautiful and pure for and with my own children. And it felt like I was very aligned in that truth and that path that I have blazed and that I am now walking. And that's what this house is too. You know, it's generational wealth, a paid off house. This is huge, not just for me, but for the generations that follow me. And so I'm feeling very in tune with my magic, with the connectivity and greater powers of the universe, however you wish to define that. And it was wonderful. We made holiday cards, this act of sharing creativity and sending out good vibes to other people with my children, with John. Everything felt right. The schedule, the timing. I feel like things are coming into alignment, and that I am walking in my path, and that I am open and I am receptive to what I need to be doing instead of forcing things to happen. And so, needless to say, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about the house. I'm feeling really good with family life. I'm feeling really good about holidays. And I'm feeling really good about the upcoming winter solstice, the change in the season, the renewal, the return of the sun to the earth, the winter solstice. We go from days getting shorter, shortest day, winter solstice. And then the sunshine begins to grow, and more sun returns till summer solstice. So I am feeling majorly aligned with the universe, and I thank you all for, I can feel all of your spirits out there rooting for me, witnessing the journey, and the energy exchange here on YouTube is super real and very felt and very appreciated. And I want to give of myself, and all of you watching and witnessing are giving of yourselves to me in this journey. And I'm so thankful. I'm so incredibly thankful. I'm so grateful in this moment. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.